everyone, welcome back to my channel, Ascending with Ashley. I'm Ashley, and today I am starting a new project on here, or series called the Homesteading Diaries. I want to share with you some of the things that we are doing to prepare for being off-grid and starting our homestead out in the desert. So right now we are living in an RV park in northern Arizona, and we have land that we are getting to hopefully this year. Um, and so what I've been doing at the RV park is a little bit of gardening, just kind of experimenting and learning about how to plant and prepare things and, process the things that we have. I've also acquired a second space, a second RV for my workspace, and also like just another space. So we've been working on that a lot, getting things organized over there, and changing up our RV that we're currently in. So I just want to share, like, a lot of folks, I know I've always been a person that, like, I think I'm kind of an extremist. And so I'm like, if I don't have the land, like, why should I put all this work into gardening here? And so I've been doing a lot of learning and practice around container gardening, with smaller containers. So I started with herbs and stuff. I haven't planted any larger crops or like larger things that will, like vine or whatever yet this season, but I have started with my herbs and like some greens. And we have our seedlings, they're doing great. Again, we're in Arizona, so yes, we have lots of sun already. Um, and then I also am, sorry, there's something that I need to move on my screen. Okay. I've also been, just because we have the second space now and a place to store things, I've been holding on to, like, recycling isn't a big thing here in Arizona, but I personally love recycling. And so I've been able to like hold on to stuff and store things that we can recycle and make into, art projects or even products for my business. Sorry, it's so awkward back here. Anyway, this is Niles' playroom. So, yeah, I've just been doing that, trying to get organized. I think that with everything going on in the world, it can feel like we're helpless, or hopeless. And that's why I want to get on here, just let you know that anything that you can do to make yourself more self-sustainable, especially with inflation and, impending war, awesome, the pandemic that we're living through, still, just sharing some things that we're doing that can help us be more sustainable, for ourselves and look out for ourselves. I've talked a little bit about solar and like generators and stuff in one of the prepping videos. Um, and that's another thing I'm doing, is continuing to prepare, stocking up on some things just to ensure that our family will have food, and then growing our own food as well, and medicines in the small containers. Um, so yeah, I don't have too much to share today, but I haven't been on here in a long time and feel like I just want to share um, some of the ways. So just recycling, like, boxes or even cans or things. Oh, a big one that we recycle is like the plastic McDonald's cups or fast food cups. Like, we can use those for planters in the future greenhouse or whatever. So instead of just throwing those away, again, Arizona doesn't recycle. I've held on to those and, keeping them for future projects. We have a lot of cats. You probably know that about me. Um, and so the cat food containers, like, I'm holding on to those, washing them, of course, and holding on to those because I think they could make really cute, like, tea light candles, like giant tea lights. So that's my plan for those. But I don't really have a lot. I'm very unprepared. Just want to say hi. I feel more productive, just getting on here and checking in. I would love to see what you guys are doing in the comments, if you feel like sharing any of the ways that you're sustaining or helping to take care of the earth as well as yourselves, I would definitely love to hear it. I am really into this, and it's not something a lot of people want to talk about. So, yeah, just hit me up. Also, I am in the process of our homesteading journey and moving to the land. We are pretty close, but we have like three big projects that have to get done. We have to like get the road to the land graded, or an access at least, and then we also have to do septic install before we can move the RVs. Um, and then we also have to have RV, or like our RV be solar power. And I was trying to do that last year, but we never got our taxes, and that's what I'm, banking on to use. So we are still in the process of converting over to solar power while we're still here at the RV park. And then hopefully, if there's any issues or anything, we can get those hammered out before we're in the middle of the desert. Um, and then, of course, water. We're not going to be able to drill a well right away. And then where we're going, because of the water tables in Arizona, are pretty deep. So that's not going to happen for a while. So we're going to be doing like water containers, and then, of course, rainwater collection. And if we get there before monsoon season, we would be able to use the summer rainwater. But there's also like water delivery folks out there who will deliver to rural places and fill up your tank. Um, so yeah, it's a process. If you know anyone who is good at contracting or engineering, or um, like has ideas around zoning or anything like that, please hook me up with them. I'm struggling with this part just because it's so linear. Like, you have to do it in certain steps and also have to rely on, you know permitting and everything, and making sure that we're in accordance with things. And with a toddler and all of my animals and just normal chores and everything, it's a difficult task for me. So if you know anyone personally who could help us out with that, I would really appreciate just even being able to talk to them or network or whatever. If you know anyone, please um, help me out with that. And yeah, more of the homesteading diaries, things that I've been working on since we bought the land. We have over an acre, so I've been working on floor plans, and I'm still deciding on like building materials. I really wanted to do shipping containers. Again, I'm really big on recycling, and those are ginormous, so it would be a really great way to have a sustainable house. So the shipping container prices, though, are absolutely astounding right now with everything going on. I haven't rolled it out completely, but I've also started looking more at other options like earth bags or cob. And again, it's just me, so the chances of me doing that by myself are pretty slim. And then I also really appreciate the structural genius behind earth ships. But again, the labor required to build an earth ship is way beyond anything I could do. So right now, I mean, I have a solid floor plan and idea for what we're gonna do for our main house. Um, it has to be at least 800 square feet. Um, so I am kind of using all three of those designs, like an earth bag, an earth ship, and like the shipping containers. So I'm exploring all of those options and seeing how we could do like a combination, and have it be as self-sustainable as possible, which an earth ship is. An earth ship is an entirely self-sustaining vessel. It's awesome. It's my goal, but I also have some problems. They build with like tires, like recycled tires, and that's not something I want to use. Um, so that's why I was thinking more like the shipping containers or even just earth bags. So yeah, if you guys have any ideas or any folks that you follow, I don't think that a lot of people that watch me are into this stuff, but that's where I'm at. That's what we're doing. Getting through every day with a 2.5-year-old. um, but yeah, if you know anyone who has any expertise in any of the things that I've mentioned, please, I would love to network with them or have conversation. Um, this is all new, and I'm totally down for learning. It's not a big deal. I love learning new things, but it's I am struggling a little bit with just the big projects that we have, and so it feels like it's never going to happen. And then when I take a step back and look back, it's like, oh my God, this is really happening. So I'm kind of in that little like place of tango. I'm trying to just keep my head up. So I thought I'd reach out, see what you guys are doing for sustainability, um, for your own practices, how you're dealing with everything going on, what your goals are, for in regards to like this living, what you're looking for, and um, hopefully if I sparked some interest or passion in you, please share. I would love to talk more about that or whatever. Um, but yeah, I hope everybody's doing well, and I'll come back on here. I kind of just want to do like a vlog because this shit is in my head. It's a lot to think about. So just even getting it out here for the past few minutes has been really helpful for me. I hope um, it's, seemingly helpful for you if you watched. So thank you so much. And I'll be back with another homesteading diary. I'll probably do like some more shots of like what we've got going on with the garden and stuff. And then also instead of buying trellises, I'm using like we went on a hike the other day and got some sticks, so we're going to just make some trellises with sticks and just shit like that, keeping my recycled stuff, and um getting the second space is organized is huge for me because that's going to be where I do it's like my art studio and business. So um again, doing that with a puppy and a baby is a little challenging, but it's parked right on the same RV park as us, so it's nice and convenient. But yeah, so those are the things going on over here. I know I haven't been here in a long time, and with good reason. I just shared everything that we're going through. So yeah, I would love to meet whoever you know that has any sort of expertise or experience within the realms of zoning, permitting, septic, water, sustainable, whatever. If you know anyone, please, please hook me up. All right, y'all. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one.